Imagine this. A child clings to their blanket because they think it keeps monsters away. The truth, the blanket doesn't do shit, but it feels safe. That's how most adults live, with beliefs. They're just blankets. I'm not enough. They should understand me. I can't change. Blankets, comforting but suffocating. And therapy. Therapy is the moment you say, what if the monsters never existed? That's the crack. That's the Zeigarnik effect in action. An unfinished loop tugging at your brain, pulling you into curiosity. Every thought you hold is like a Lego brick. Stack enough of them, you build a castle. Problem is, most people, they build their castles on sand. I have to be right. That leads to exhaustion. They should understand me. That leads to isolation. Science calls these cognitive distortions. Spirit calls them karma. Your nervous system calls them stress. And the more you grip them, the more your sandcastle collapses under its own weight. But zoom out. Life isn't about the castle. It's about the builder. You. You can change the blueprint, redraw the map. Maps aren't reality. They're representations. And the magic of NLP, Ericksonian language, sleight of mouth, these are pens in your hand. You redraw reality by asking, what if this thing holding me back is actually my training ground? A farmer's horse runs away. Neighbour says, bad luck. Farmer says maybe. Next day the horse returns with 7 wild horses. Neighbour says good luck. Farmer says maybe. Son tries to tame one, breaks his leg. Neighbour says bad luck. Farmer says maybe. The army comes, conscripts all the young men, except the son with the broken leg. The point, every story is half written. Every bad, it's a seed for good. Every good is a seed for bad. The Zeigarnik effect is the unfinished story, the cliffhanger your brain can't let go of. Therapy cracks open the maybe. Now let's talk science. The amygdala is your emotional smoke alarm. Swearing, shock, drama, it sets the alarm off. That's why fuck lands harder than please reconsider. That jolt makes the nervous system light up. And when you're lit up, your brain is sticky. It anchors memory. It absorbs suggestion. This is why pattern interrupts, confusion, drama, swearing, they work. They hijack the amygdala. They open the doorway, and in that what the fuck moment, new beliefs slip in. That's why the guru who whispers peace and love gets ignored. But the one who smacks you with truth, you're fucking lying to yourself, and you know it. That burns into your soul. Changing beliefs, it's like blacksmithing. Vulgarity, it's steel on steel. Drama sparks. Without heat, no sword is forged. Without disruption, no belief bends. Fears. Of course you're afraid to do this. Afraid people will think you're too much, too harsh, too real. But that's just another blanket. What's the karma of not doing it? Staying stuck, living as a watered-down version of yourself. Pretending the castle of sand is solid while the tide eats it away. Now pacing and leading. I get it. You've carried heavy shit. You've been told to be polite, quiet, fit the mould. You've been trained into duality. Yes, no, good, bad, right, wrong. But duality is a cage. There aren't two doors. They're infinite. 8 billion ways to live. Infinite shades of grey. The moment you realise that, you stop begging for permission. You stop explaining. You stop waiting. And you start creating. What if the weight you carry is actually your strength training? What if the pain you face in therapy is your initiation? What if the confusion you fear is the very crack where light floods in? If you live this, own it, you become untouchable. Conversations stop being battles. They become dances. Instead of defending your sandcastles, you're building cathedrals. Instead of saying, I can't change, you're saying, I already am changing. Instead of fearing judgment, you realise judgment is just someone else's unfinished loop. But if you don't, same cycles, same exhaustion, same paralysis. Your unconscious keeps replaying the same old track until it wears grooves in your soul. You already know how to do this. You interrupt your own patterns every time you laugh when you should cry, or curse when you stub your toe. That's natural hypnosis. That's state shifting. Now do it on purpose. Amplify it. Next time someone tells you, I can't, mirror it, pace it, then flip it. Yeah, it feels impossible right now. And what if that impossibility is just your old map talking? Your words become scalpels. Your questions become crowbars. Your presence becomes a furnace. You shock, you disrupt, you reforge. So here's the no bullshit truth. Your limiting beliefs, just blankets. Your fears, just shadows. Your old duality, just a control system. The moment you stop waiting for permission and start using disruption, confusion, swearing, drama, curiosity, you become the smith of your own mind. Therapy, conversation, self-talk, it all becomes one thing. A dance of unfinished loops. Sparks of steel on steel, maps redrawn in real time. That's science, that's psychology, that's karma. That's fucking life. Now it's yours.